Okay, so Aries, we have a divine feminine, Empress, on the board, who is the real deal. I've got the false person in reverse, meaning they're not a false person. This could be you, or this could be someone else. And someone seems to be really upset about it. Okay? Someone realizes that someone is the real deal. It could be you, or it's about another person. But someone is upset that someone is not a false person. Or you could be older and having children now. So if there's some Aries here that are a little bit older that are looking to have children, you are fertile. It is time. It's a good time to do that. Someone could be married or focused on a divine feminine empress, and they weren't able to get with her. They didn't get their wish. I'm gonna clarify just to see. One card for Aries. If anything you're doing, Aries, it's going to grow, it's going to expand, it's going to, it's meant to be. It's kind of what I want to say. It's meant to be. Someone is missing someone. Someone chose money rather than a divine feminine empress. They chose money, pretending that they're happy. Someone is actually very rare. Somebody is jealous. Somebody that might have weight issues. I'm feeling like Aries sun and Aries moon for this reading. Or somebody was in it for the money. Somebody is in a connection for the money. And somebody is missing someone else. Somebody is missing a divine feminine, or is happening to you. Somebody might be in a connection for money, but they're missing someone else. Maybe someone with brown eyes, or something about the spring. Whatever has happened, whatever has went on, if you've been on the good side or the bad side, whatever, is coming back right now. Something that happened in the fall is coming back in the spring. Some of you guys listen to music. It really heals. Keep listening to music. It's saying don't drink the juice type of thing. I got the drink and then I got the gossip card. So I feel like, it's saying, whatever has happened, all of that is about to be returned and cleared up this spring. So, let's see. Something about somebody is in it for the money. Something like that. I feel like whatever gossip or slander or whatever about somebody, I think it's, I think people have tried to keep it hidden in the dark type of thing, keep it quiet about a divine. So this could be about you, you know, people trying to stay quiet about what's been said and things like that up against an empress divine being. This is like, and honestly, when you have this type of person around, you're gonna irritate everybody, because let's say this is you. You come into a room. Okay, you're a divine being, you're chosen, okay? And then you're an empress too. People feel that energy. And automatically, if they are insecure in any way, they get triggered. Okay, so this could be you. People look at you like this, and all of a sudden they're threatened and, uh, start gossiping and things like that, because you are, you're everything. It's kind of like if you're around real bosses, they're like, hey, come here, you're a boss. You can sit with us. You know what I'm saying? But if there's a bunch of people that's lower or low self-esteem, low confidence, really walking around with that mask on, but truly inside suffering, they see a boss, bam, come in like this with this kind of energy, just energy, automatic, and they're intimidated. They don't know why, but they are. This could be you, and or there's someone around you that's vibing, that is truly like this, and then you got a bunch of people that really have no business being around this person at all, really truly, that are just spreading gossip. You shouldn't even be in this person's presence if that's how you even act. That's childish. So, and somebody is missing someone. So it's either you, that is this divine empress chosen being, or this is about someone that is actually this, and they're not false. Like I said, there was rumors, whatever happened in the fall is resurfacing. The scales are about to be in balance over this whatever situation. There's some shady things going on, deals and things, people getting paid off, maybe weird things like that. Greed. It seems like maybe somebody was taking from you, or of this, but just trying to take every single thing from this person, because this person is abundant. Look at this, like trying to take every single thing. Someone else's wishes, someone else's, cups and things. That's the energy I get off of this. Fire signs have a very strange energy right now. All of you guys. It seems like Aries and Leo are both kind of more in the moon aspect, more intuitive, more darker. And Sagittarius has like the sun, like their spirit is kind of like developing them in the material world, and physically too, for many of you guys. Okay, so for Leo and Aries, there is a Cancer involved, Cancer male. Somebody is connecting with old spirits, this Cancer male, in between Aries and Leo. It's a connection here. And it's weird because Aries, Leo, you know, it looks very similar. And then we've got Sagittarius here. So, there's a link between Aries, Leo, and a Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising. Aries, Sun and Moon. Leo is showing an awareness of a stalker, or they are giving awareness of a stalker or someone watching, or this Leo is investigating. Look at him. Or whoever this Leo is could be investigating someone that is very aware of things, a psychic, or this Leo is a psychic. Anyway, it seems like they're watching someone that is alone. And somehow, possibly to money-wise, financially, I'm really seeing like confidence too. And there's a main female involved. Tell me about the watcher, or the investigator, or the stalker. Tell me more about this person. Identity theft, beauty spells, self-hate, identity theft. Somebody knows about somebody stealing someone's identity, or even trying to seclude them in confidence-wise, something. But identity theft is here. Somebody is aware, or they're giving awareness about it. Something to do with the main female. Someone that's a loner. Someone very rare. Okay. Yes, it has something to do with... This could also be a Leo that... may have had their confidence or ego bruised, or feels separated from someone else, feels alone. That's for some of you guys, because we still have the stalker investigator here that has awareness about some things. Somebody is getting very aware. I got the third eye again. And it's got the fire around it. This may also be a Leo that's passed on. Or a Leo that has, you know, ancestors around them. And that's giving them information about someone that is looking to have revenge and vengeful, and they'll do anything and everything. They lie, they do all the seven sins, you know, they're liars, they envy everything. Somebody's able to see that. And I also have like murder plot on here, so yeah, somebody is pretty evil. Somebody is aware of something. This is crazy. I've never had one like this. Okay, so somebody is delusional. We've got a Libra female and a dark-haired woman. Someone, she's watching. Someone is, all their stuff is about to come out. That someone is the real deal. It's very similar to Aries. Like, there's a similar thing going on. Something about 3 women. Someone is a loner. Maybe even a single mother. Okay, one card. Something about this summer. Something about the summer. Or a Leo. Or a Leo female. There's also a devil woman. This summer. Something with a death potion. Again, something to do with the fall. Same thing with Aries. Pisces involved. Gemini. Okay, so we're going to come out of this in just a minute because it's a lot here. Somebody is drinking a lot. Again, I see the drink here. Wait. I see the drink. There's a lot going on here. There's also a Libra male somewhere involved that is very strategic. Watch out. Hold on. Taurus involved for a Leo, a Virgo. Somebody is a musician. Someone is a genius. There's a Scorpio involved. There's a lot going on with Leos. Like I said, it seems like they're watching everybody, whoever this is. So Leos, somebody is a psycho. Somebody, you know, runs around telling people's info and everything that they see or do. You know, someone is an enemy. Well, blackmail. They do blackmail type of things. So it seems kind of crazy, Leos. So yeah, there went that. Wow. It looks like Sagittarius, your energy is perfecting in whatever ways that you know, each one of you guys are wanting. Some of you guys in career, you're coming out of fears and you're starting to really perfect that, that career path, and then, and you know, getting bigger and stronger in that. You've also, there's a train coming, so maybe that has some, you know, maybe guys are receiving a big package or a big deal or a big offer, a big opportunity. Some of you guys, some of you guys are also removing the fears to work on your physical body. Some of you guys are going to, some of you guys I can see that are looking into like altering yourselves, you know, plastic surgery and things like that. Some of you guys are just on a more healthy path on your body, and it's working. It is perfecting. It is working. And it's also raising your vibration and healing your mind. It seems to be healing your mind. And also money. Material. So we're going to keep going. This could also be your partner. There could also be another person. One person is money, one person is beauty, one person, you know, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I also see some Saggies that are looking to put money into like transgender type of things too. I see a lot of you guys spending money on your body and perfecting it through spending money. Somebody is the real deal. There could be someone that is very beautiful. That's the real deal. Or this is you, Sagittarius. You know, you're shining bright. There's a sun again behind the person. Beauty. You know, this could be you, or this is somebody, maybe someone is able to use their looks to produce money, or someone's looks can produce money for some of you guys. And the fear has been removed. All the toxicity's been removed from the path. Let's see. It seems like the Sagittarius energy is like calmed and balanced itself, kind of like the Temperance card. It's just found that calm. It's almost like maybe a lot of burdens, maybe a lot of stress on a certain path, for a certain path. Someone can astral project. We've got some Sagittariuses that can actually, or someone is truly a psychic or can astral project. They're the real deal. Or you are. Or you are now getting that ability, Sagittariuses. Because I see the sun, the eye, and this, you know, is all in the head. Maybe somebody has figured out they can astral project. And astral projecting is not like, when you have this kind of experience, it's real. It's as real as, you know, encountering an angel or encountering a past loved one. You know, it's more alive, you know, type of thing. And there's more to it, and there's there's not a lot of information on it, which is good because you can tell who's who. I've always astro projected. I've been doing it since I was little, and I know exactly what it is and what it looks like and everything, because you can affect things around. You can really do that, but there's a certain way to it all. So, somebody is a real deal. Somebody is either psychic, somebody is an astral projector, somebody here, somebody might be a very beautiful astral projector, because I got the beauty card. Somebody's coming out of their fears about their beauty, and plus they are very talented and gifted. Hold on. For some of you, your gift is so beautiful. Destiny. There's a pathway that's your destiny for a lot of you Sagittariuses. The devil is removed. I think a lot of you guys, because you're depicted as the angels, the temperance card in the tarot. So if there's an angel around, there's always a devil, right? The person that wears the mask, you know, person that decides to, you know, be tempted in every way. And it seems like somebody was on a path that was very toxic. Maybe addictions, sex addictions, manipulator, you know, all of the the addictions, even greed, everything, you know, just doing the most. I'm going to say for all of the fire signs, it feels like a lot of your choices have been taken away. And even like Aries, you know, when you take away from a fire sign, and the only way you can really do it is when they're young. You know, you take away their choices, or you take away their own mind to think for themselves or whatever. Fire signs can rebel without even realizing they're rebelling, because their energy goes against it, especially the Aries. You know, the Aries is a solo energy, so it doesn't like to be invaded. So when they grow up and they start making the wrong decisions and don't have clear discernment, somewhere they've been led certain ways. And what's weird is that they'll do it and they'll succeed at it, because they'll succeed at anything they do. Any fire signs will and do, and they do it in their own vibe. But a lot of times they'll actually rebel and sabotage and go backwards, and they think it's the addiction, because all of you guys, I feel the same. And it's not. It's actually the fact that something was taken without something was taken without your full knowledge of it, you know, your choices, removed without you okaying it, or it happened to you, something like that. And a lot of you guys already are aware of that. People are aware of that. But the feelings keep sitting there. And it's crazy because we look for the answers. We know the answers. but our feelings keep leading us back to those things. And it's not to re-torment you. It's really not, because a lot of people, and that's why we got a lot of people out there that don't think past their thoughts, because, you know, they try to put blocks on, the past and, you know, experiences and things. So it also limits, so when that happens, you also limit your thought process, of course. So, what the fire energy, what this is doing is actually calling for you to, when your emotions lead you to the thoughts, and then you have the knowledge, but then your emotions, you know, the only way to soothe that is an understanding. And the understanding is, I keep seeing fire. Okay? I keep seeing fire. I've been lighting candles a lot lately. But that spirit, it's not really, it's not saying to go back to that experience and relive it and traumatize and all that. It's saying that's like a landmark. Okay? Because you have the knowledge, you know everything. For all of the fire signs, you know everything. You know what you're supposed to do. You know everything. Your emotions are still at that landmark. And what it's saying is, we're not trying to take you to this memory. We're trying to take you back to the memory before that, of who you are and what you remember being taken from you, like your choices, like your choice and choices somehow. And it's saying to remember why you're upset that it was taken from you. Remember why. Because you are supposed to be able to choose your paths, not other people. When you allow other people, you might, you know, laugh and giggle with them for a minute. But then there's something about you inside saying, because it's that leadership. It's that true, if we're going to go towards spirituality, it's that pure spirit. You know, fire is spirit. You can't break spirit, you know. And it does connect to spirits. You know, you guys out of all the elements should be really connecting with spirit, because you are spirit. You know, you're the same. You can easily connect with the other side. You really can astral project. You know, you guys really have that ability. But when you feel like, and you've been operating as others get or making choices for you, when you want to truly make your own choices, and that's what's really messing everything up somehow, some way, it's saying, remember you. The more you feed the devil this way, the more toxic. Okay? Everything will be easy. It's toxic. It's, you know, it gets darker and darker. It gets to the point that if your younger self looked at you, you would be like, who are you? Who are you? Right? And it's saying, if you listen to the spirit, to the angel part, you know, work hard to own yourself again. You know, fight for that and become stronger and better and more confident and become emperors, you know. Become emperors. You're supposed to get to the end where you are the boss of your world, the way you make it, because you guys are supposed to be emperors and empresses, you know, and creative and passionate, and you know, Sagittarius over here, they're in a younger age energy right now. They are starting to feel that fire, and it's really, I think they're accessing a lot of the Leo, because that sun, maybe they're getting out. Maybe, and I see too, Sagittarius especially, go to the mountains, not other places, not anywhere. The mountains where there's a lot of, or foresty area. You know, you guys might like it at a resort. No. I'm saying go to the mountains. Go to the forest, the woods, you know. Get there, because that's where Sagittarius is really find themselves. They, being out there, they kind of gain that ancient energy again. It's almost like it's very sacred for Sagittarius is to be in the mountains, the woods, that fresh air, that crispy, you know, step into on a branch, being curious, you know, getting out there and looking and hunting and getting in that mode. It really strengthens a Sagittarius. It really grounds them, yet also allows movement and expansion. Is very good for a Sagittarius. That in itself, like you see the mountains there, will awaken this type of gift. So some of you guys really have this gift. Maybe it's faded, maybe, you know, whatever, but go back into the mountains and it will bring it back like no other. It'll, bam, reconnect you. There's destiny here. There's destiny at play. There is a journey. So it could be a journey to because I have material harvest, a journey to more money, more things, also beauty, gifts, destiny, coming out of fear and gaining your real confidence back for the Sagittarius is very, very good. Leos. Leos, your third eye is wide open. It is open, and I don't know who else you're connected to, but you are actually psychically giving out information to others of what you're seeing and what you've seen and what's going on. A lot of you Leos, you have a lot of spiritual and psychic activity going on around you. So, you know, you're aware. You're aware of things. You might be an investigator, or someone is watching you, or there's an investigator watching you. There's also stalkers. There's also identity theft. There's also, you know, like, I don't know, like plans and strategy. There's some bad things going on here. So, someone is very aware. Someone is able to see. Someone is able to not only see, but they have the foresight of seeing the truth of everything. Like they can see everything, whoever this is. Or if you're a Leo. Now, or there's a Leo giving awareness about a stalker, about someone that's watching someone and stalking them and planning things and, and doing horrible things. Maybe even trying to steal someone's money and all kinds of things. Something is really up and someone is able to see it all. Actually, truly. They've been investigating. Their investigator as it could be a main female. People see that this person is secluded. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone else. But this person is really not. Not in my deck. That person does have someone else there. So, there's a main female. So, for Leos, you guys are very psychic. You're very intuitive, very playful, things like that. You have that, you stay with that inner child pretty good. Even if you've, went through a lot in your life, you really do go back to that childlike self about you. And there might be a separation from a main female. But someone is keeping their eyes open on some things here. Biggest thing is trust your intuition. Trust what you think you know, because that is actually coming from, spirit source. Is real. Now, Aries, we had someone that is a divine empress here. This is someone older. This is someone that is in balance, that has good morals, good standards, really does things the right way. Empresses are not threatened by other empresses. They give and they keep, they're not threatened in any way. They're not jealous or anything like that. Maybe it's calling you to step up to being an empress and opening up and allowing. Some of you guys have a hard time receiving, I think. And you've not gotten your wishes filled, and you're not a false person. Maybe you're around the wrong people, and it's saying step up into that vibe because you have good standards, good morals. You're someone special. You're very rare. And because it's time for you to start receiving in all kinds of ways. So let's say, you start vibing this way and you start allowing, go into nature. I would say for you guys, maybe a park, just get out to the park somewhere and just allow that fresh air to go in and out, and just through you. And any time you kind of feel like you're resisting it or it's dumb, understand that as a blockage. So breathe through it and keep doing it until you get to a very calm state, because that's when you're allowing and not resisting. And you'll notice people around you will do little things. You'll be at a red light, or you'll be at a stop sign and they'll let you go first, even though you're not. You'll go home and maybe one of your kids will make you a sandwich or brought you a candy bar. These are all things that, start attracting to you. And it's saying too, if there's weight issues and stuff like that, it says don't worry about that. It says whatever, and this is male or female, or this is a male that has a female that is dealing with this, is saying you're divine. Just step up into the energy and be beautiful. Just be beautiful from the inside out and radiate that, and don't think of anything else. It doesn't mean that it's going to fix everything. No. it means be thankful and grateful for what you have. You know, be divine. Be thankful God gave it to you like that. It doesn't matter, you know, because a lot of you guys are surrounded by a lot of people. You know, it's saying, it may also be saying, take the falseness off, take the ego off. You know, just be. Just be beautiful, just the way you are, and you'll attract what is meant for you. And that's what you want, you know. Take the mask off, because those things were not helping. They're not your real, they were not the things that truly made you happy. Okay? It's saying take the mask off. Same thing with Sagittarius, take the mask off. It's saying for the Leos, keep your eyes open, because you know you're psychically giving out information to everybody from what you're seeing, and it's getting known. Psychically, you might be messaging people. You might be reporting something. There's, you know, those reporter type of thing over here. There was like some crazy things over here. So there's some, you know, this could be also like a dirty cop or undercover cop. It could be someone investigating things, but you know, they can see things clearly. They see what's going on. Like I said, there's identity theft. There's some things going on here. Someone is maybe a stalker, you know, something's going on, but it's being revealed. It is being revealed. Someone has saw something. People are starting to tell, you know, things are going to get real cleared up. So yeah, maybe it's saying for Aries, take off the falseness. It doesn't do anything for you. Be you. Being divine, being Empress has nothing to do with your physical. It has to do with is what's in you. And even, let's say you're a woman, and before you hated that girl because, you know, the way she looked. It's not about that. It's about you walking by that woman and giving her that Empress vibe of growth. Any woman. And it changes the energy exchange. Instead of resisting in problems, okay? And I'm not saying this is magic. There are people that will go up against an empress or emperor because they're foolish and they really think they get away with things and things like that. You know, scam people, criminal people, you know, that think on that level. Because that is very low, because once a divine empress steps up, there's no confusion. Doesn't matter what you look like. There is no confusion. And when you give that kind of, if you are a divine empress and you give that kind of vibe off to another female, maybe she's beautiful. She gives a certain vibe back to you, and you become more of an empress. And before you know it, your smile is contagious. You can affect a lot. You can affect a lot of people, which brings in abundance. Now, like I said, this could be about someone else. You know, that is the real deal. That is truly vibing this way. That is truly this person. Like I said, this person is older. The youngest divine empress, I would say that is possible. Because you have to first be all the queens. You have to be smart. You have to be, you know, focused. You have to be able to create a life and make it materialized, and you know, be inventive, and also be the opposite of that, and learned all those lessons. You know, you have to be all the queens before you become empress. That's why I say this person's older. So I would say the youngest because to me, divine, I'll talk about all that later, but to me, either you're divine or you're not. You're born that way. You're usually the black sheep of the family. A lot of people scapegoat you, because you're the one. Divines are usually ones that break the chains. So they're born into a family that's got problems, and they grow into try to be someone else, and they try to give this message, like, hey, let's come together more. Let's all, this is the importance of life. You'll hear a lot of that, or that will be their cause, to bring more love or correct lies and schemes and the way people think and bring solutions. And, people find that to be wrong, especially if they have traditions and they have certain ways. And a divine's like, hey, that's not exactly, healthy. I think that's toxic, because maybe we celebrate this, but it seems to cause this person so much pain, and they're supposedly a family member, and we shouldn't be doing that, and we shouldn't really be, this and that is, a lot of toxicity going on, and the Aries is trying to, the divine is trying to correct it, and they usually go against it. Now, if it goes on too long, a lot of divines can get into things that numb them because there's a lot of pain. But the thing is, the divines are also pushed to learn their worth. Okay, so not only are they to go through life and get beat up and learn everything and this and that, because they're constantly trying to purify, anywhere they go, they try to do the right thing. They're not like, they don't walk around thinking of stealing from people. They don't walk around, automatically thinking everybody is horrible and things like that. They really try to give that chance type of thing. So, like I said, these type of people, they get beat up through life. They get used and they get all that. But you're not to be a holy warrior. That's not what it's meant to be a divine. And you don't have to be just an Aries. It can be one of every sign. But it's also saying, know your worth. Yes, life has beat you up. Yes, people have betrayed you. Yes, a lot of things have happened. And this could be you or someone around you. Okay? But it's saying you are to also step up because you've learned all the lessons. You've been all the queens or all the kings. You've been it all. Now step up. All the way up. Because you're the right boss. Because you are divine. You're the right boss. You're the right boss chosen to multiply the rest of the, community or world or whatever. You're the right one. Or home life or family. Whoever this person is the right one. This person has done it all. Like I said, they're older. And like the youngest, some people, the youngest, I got the number 39 here, so I would say the youngest is 39. That's an Empress divine, okay? Divine Empress, not a divine queen. Because, queens, you're going through life and sometimes you're using your mind mostly. You're going through school and you're learning. Sometimes you're going through life and you're building a family and you got children and you got that earth sign thing. You're the mother, you're the nurturer. Sometimes you're going through life and you're giving out unconditional love and you're loving and all of this and that and all this understanding and, emotions and purities. We go through all the phases. Then you go through life and it's all about creativity, So you got to go through all that before you become this. and she's older. Or someone is a divine being chosen that's pregnant. Or could be birthing like something new creatively into the world. And it's not fake. And it's not false. Or show the real you. So there's a few different things for all of you guys. So, Sagittarius, you also have choices in lovers, I think. Also in marriage. Also, like I said, there's some, I would say, bisexual and same-sex connections here with the Sagittarius prominent. There's some things going on. But if you're looking in that direction, it seems to be good. It's positive. It's going to be fine. Watch out for drama from other people. Be careful of that. There's going to be people all around. Like I said, the spirit was like also talking about which side you're going to pick, the devil or the angel. That was the devil. When you go to the side of a devil, you really have to lower who you are on the inside, like your standards and morals, of course. Toxic, it's easy, it's instant gratification, but always being hungry, that type of feeling. Or go on this path, which is, which is stepping back into your own pure spirit, all your strength again, all your choices, your destiny, your paths, how you develop. I mean, that doesn't mean go and change your whole life. It means expand. Step into yourself and expand. Step into yourself and take authority over your own energy, your own life. That a lot of times too, if you're trained to go in a certain career path or you're doing something, I'm sure is successful, because fire signs, you guys have that. You guys are pretty successful. As soon as you are focused on a certain direction, you're always successful. You go in it, you do well. Leos like to kind of go with the flow. Aries are very, they have a direction. That's where it's going to go. Everything works in that direction. It's a ride. That's the way they're going. Sagittarius, you guys are able to do multiple things and succeed at multiple things because you guys are very social. You like to be out. You're busy, Good about that, but be careful sometimes if you get too risky. Like I said, in that devil direction, it's not good. It's not good in either direction. Try to keep doing this. Stay in balance, Stay in balance. Find yourself. Be ancient. Out of all the fire signs, Sagittarius, you're the human with the animal, You're the one that's actually human here, so you really materialize well from yourself. You're like a little hustler. Anything you do, it doesn't matter if you work at a grocery store, you're hustling somewhere. You're always just like a little hustle. So get grounded. That time is also coming too. But fire signs. Okay. So that's the update for fire signs.